competition. So 20 years on from their first, Arsenal are once again in the Champions League final, and this is the year potentially that they could finally become champions of Europe, but they're going to have to face one of those two, PSG and Bayern Munich, who will have their say tomorrow night. They renew their rivalry after that epic 9-goal thriller in Paris that we all enjoyed last week. We can just manager, shall we? Mikel Arteta is with Gabriel Clark.
Mikel, many congratulations. How do you sum up tonight for the club and for you and for this group of players?
Well, it's an amazing night to live this kind of moments with our people, our players, everybody at the club. It's just an incredible feeling. It makes sense a lot of the things that we do and we go through when you just see so many happy faces and so many people proud of what we are doing. And it was unbelievable right from the beginning. The manner that our supporters waited for us outside the stadium, the energy, the passion that they put in, it was just great to witness.
It would be fair to say that tonight the supporters rose to the occasion, set the tone.
Absolutely. I think they set the standards and we tried to catch up with them immediately. And it's so good after so many years to give that joy back to them and see that pride in their eyes is beautiful to watch.
So many players were involved tonight, maximum subs off the bench, all to make an impact. What pleased you most?
Again, the togetherness. It was very difficult to make certain decisions, and I feel a lot for the boys because I know generally how good people they are, and some of them, I talked to them this afternoon. I said, I apologize, I'm going to play the same team. And the reaction immediately is, boss, I'm here when you need me. I'm going to be right with the team and give me a hug. So what else do I want?
Bukayo Saka, we said it yesterday, he was in your very first team when you were Arsenal manager, Boxing Day 2019. Was there, of all the guys, a more fitting match winner?
But it had to be someone very special, and he certainly is someone very special with me, for the boys, and for everybody attached to this club. So if you had to be someone scoring that goals, probably it had to be him.
That defeat at Manchester City when Declan Rice said it's not done yet feels like an awful long time ago.
It does, but that's the twists and turns of elite sport and football in particular. And you have to be at it because you never know what the next moment opportunity is going to bring to you.
So what have you changed then in terms of tweaks? And maybe that tactically, the ball quickly forward to Gyökeres. Would that be fair to say? He's more involved. What have you done? Well, give yourself a bit of credit, maybe.
No, we're constantly trying to improve and evolve ourselves, and I'm very critical with myself as well. And I think obviously when certain players start to be involved and available, it makes such a difference.
What about Victor Gyökeres tonight?
He was immense, and you could see the reaction of the crowd every time he was holding the ball there. I mean, his war rate, what he's giving the team, is just incredible.
And 30th clean sheet of the season. A lot is said about attack. We saw it last week, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich. What about this team's defence?
It's immense. I mean, you talk about Gyökeres, yeah. So he's the first one to set the tone, the rhythm, and the habits that he shows when we don't have it. And that's a team effort, and everybody deserves credit for that.
They say attack wins matches, but defence wins titles.
Let's go for it then.
Well done.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Follow. Yeah. Let me see.
You didn't see this,
No.
My biggest hope was, you'll see, hang on a second. Can we put it up there?
We have to put it for everybody.
My biggest hope was that Tom would teach Jamie how to moonwalk. That's what I was hoping.
Oh, can you moonwalk? Can you moonwalk?
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
I mean,
You can moonwalk?
are we going to talk
Jamie,
We got the perfect floor for you in here.
Jamie Earthwalk.
about? Okay, fair enough.
There's a difference.
It's the perfect surface. I know you can handle this. Come on.
I mean, I can. I mean, we could talk about my moonwalking, or we could talk about the fact that Arsenal are in the Champions League final.
Oh, someone with sense. Please, can we?
He's trying to get a fist bump.
Oh, my bad. We waited for... Sorry, go
When
on.
we were talking to Lucien about why he's an Arsenal fan, he said it's because of his dad. Can we give Lucien's dad a shout from Thierry Henry? Yeah. What's his name?
Eugene.
Eugene.
Eugene, you know your stuff. We're in the final.
Have you guys got tickets for the final?
Well, not yet.
Work in progress.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So CBS can sort that out. Or
Yeah, speak
Thierry
to
Henry?
that man, Pete Radovich over there. Speak to him. He'll sort you out.
I tell you what.
Why are you not showing Pete? I don't understand. Oh, okay.
Tickets to the final, I'll be moonwalking over there.
They've got tickets on
Ladies and gentlemen, they just killed the floor.
Can we do a Jamie and Micah side-by-side comparison now?
No, I can't moonwalk. I'm too heavy for that.
No more.
I think we just got tickets to the Champions League final.
That's 2 tickets, Pete. Is that confirmed?
We're good, yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
Congrats.
the problem is y'all gonna be up in the nosebleeds.
I'll take it. All right, I'll take it.
We'll be there. We'll be there when history gets made.
Do you know who else you're
Just getting whipped up a little bit more into a bit of hysteria because Declan Rice, leader on the pitch, and of course a fan's favourite, has joined us in the studio. Declan, great to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's going on in that dressing room right now?
Yeah, it's chaos. I don't think you can underestimate what we've done in this competition up to this point, and I think we had every right to celebrate that moment. It's such a big moment, Champions League final, the most prestigious tournament in club football. So, it's a proud moment for the boys, for the club, and we're just trying to soak it all in.
It's been building and building, hasn't it? 5 years out of the competition, a quarter-final your first year back, semi-final last year. The pain and hurt from getting close last year, how much was that channeled into that performance tonight?
Yeah, look, we knew coming into the game, we knew coming into the game what was at stake. You win and you go into a Champions League final, and if you can't get up for that, then you can't get up for any game of football. Fans really helped tonight, really spurred us on, just give us that energy. And once we went 1-0 up, I knew we was going to win. I just felt it. When you feel something special building. It was just such a good moment to be out there tonight.
Well,
to
Theo
embrace it.
Helped a little bit, actually. We'll just show you this pre-match.
No, I didn't. What did you say?
He was whipping them up, Declan, pre-match. So you know where it all came from. You know who the conductor was.
You was loving that, weren't you?
I was loving it, not as much as you. But I mean, can I just ask the feeling? We talk about feelings throughout the season, but your partner in crime next to you today, Miles Lewis-Skelly. What an incredible performance from him. Of course, he had a great one at the weekend, but how impressed have you been with him?
We've always known what Miles can do. I remember last year when he played so many games, when he stepped up at Real Madrid away in the Bernabeu at 18, that's when I really thought, wow, we have a player. And our manager this year has been tough on him behind the scenes. He's not played as much as he would have wanted, but what I've noticed with him is that he's actually kept his head down and worked so hard. And I'm not just saying that, he does everything right every day, in early, training, gym. Now he's got his chance, and look, he's ready, he's taken it, and to be thrown in at the deep end in the Champions League semi-final and perform how he did is no surprise to me. He's so good.
Dec, you'd mentioned just then you feel like something special's been. By the way, I know you was in the dressing room dancing and stuff. I could tell by the look in your eyes right now. I can see it. Am I right?
Yeah, you was right. It was going off. It was going off.
I knew. But let me ask the question, right? So you said something special was building. Can you define that?
Yeah, I think just where this club's come from over the last few years and what we've been building, them narrow losses that we've had in the Premier League, going out of cup competitions, things that hurt you as a player, and I think the manager's taken full control. We've kept building, we've kept adding good quality to the squad, we've kept pushing each other, and in this competition and in Premier League, we've gone full throttle, and we find ourselves in a very good position with less than a month to go. So, look. It's all to play for. It's got to stay composed and focused. It's a tough one because we're into the Champions League final, but Sunday now is, it's a massive one as well. So we've got to focus on that too.
Can we talk a bit about you personally? Because pre-match we had a lovely film. It's about 6 minutes of a bit of an origin story of you actually going right back to Grey Court School. We had Dan Slocum in there, Mark Noble talking about you as well and your development and how impressed they were, how you reacted to setbacks along the way. You go back to that City game when you sat on the ground, you said it's not over. How much of this have you taken on yourself to make sure this team knows how far it can go this year?
Yeah, I think I'm a strong believer in knowing what this team's capable of. I think after that City game, it wasn't a title-defining game in my opinion. We lost, we didn't want to lose, but it definitely wasn't done. And that wasn't just my mentality, that was the players' mentality as well. And that's why I said to Martin, just trying to G everyone up, because it wasn't a moment to be down, it was a moment to realise that there's still 5 games and to keep pushing. And like you said, I've had a lot of setbacks, so I feel like over the years I've had good people guide me as well. Family, like you said, Mark Noble there has been one of the best people for me. I can speak to him all the time about advice and how to get through things. So yeah, I think I take that on really well. But yeah, a long way to go.
Yeah, well, I think, Clarence, you want to come in, don't you, with a question?
Yeah, I mean, it's wonderful to see you smile and enjoy this moment.
Thank you.
Your leadership has been very important for this team. For the next 5 matches, what can we expect from Arsenal?
4.
This is 4?
It's 4.
Why is 4?
Three left in the league in the final.
Oh, it's the final,
Yeah.
so it's 4. Okay, 4 matches.
I think you can expect the same as the last 3 performances. You know, Atletico away, Fulham, and tonight. I think we've kind of turned the corner again. We went through a stage where we wasn't performing at our best. We was getting results. You know, in April, as we know, we didn't win as many games as we had wanted, and we was a bit sloppy in our play. But I think we found a new way of playing again. Players rotating, moving around, feeling free. Last 3 games have been really good. And yeah, you know, when you've got confidence in football, that's everything. And heading into the business end of the season now, going into every game, we're going to be ready. And I know everyone's focused. I can tell you that.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. However, I feel like you're ready to play anyone. Will you be watching tomorrow night thinking it doesn't matter we play in the final?
Yeah, I think you have to watch tomorrow night just because of the spectacle that it was last week. It was incredible to watch. So many great, unbelievable players on show. So yeah, I'll give it a watch and see what happens. And it's the Champions League final. You've all played in them. So yeah, may the best team win, whoever gets there.
And you've spoken about Mark Noble. It is West Ham at the weekend. They're in a very different predicament to you, but you're in an Arsenal shirt, obviously, so you can't be worrying about them. But you do have, a place in your heart for that club.
Oh, yeah, it's a club that give me everything. Without West Ham, there's no me. And I honestly believe that. They give me a chance when Chelsea didn't. And a lot of people there really did push me on. Moisey, Slaven Bilic, Pellegrini made me captain. Loads of good things about that club. It's not nice to see the position they're in, but like you said, it's football and I have a job to do on Sunday. We're trying to win a Premier League title and yeah, it's the business end of the season, so we want to win every game and I'm sure they're going to want to win every game too. So yeah, may the best team win.
Well, I'm sure you'll be buzzing tonight, but try and get some sleep and best of luck for the rest of the
so much.
season. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Declan Rice, as always, as you'd expect, a great chat with the man who is such a leader on the pitch for this team. And you're going for breakfast with somebody. Take a breath, take a moment to appreciate Clarence, a performance from Arsenal in that second half that already the defence has been alluded to was exemplary in terms of the game management.
Yeah, I saw a champions team today, from the beginning to the end actually. They were in control, didn't force the game in the first half. Second half they had to work a bit harder because you don't want to risk anymore, but they know how to defend, so they really, I have to say, Gabriel was impressive today. I think a real warrior. But the whole team was very composed, calm, understood what the moment was asking for, and they gave it every time until the last minute of the game.
Daniel, every single player on that pitch knew their roles tonight. What impressed you most?
I think the drive and the tenacity of the players. Miles Lewis-Skelly was brilliant. He was controlling the tempo and the play. The positioning of the players. Rice was excellent. And Gyökeres for me tonight was the best player for Arsenal. He caused so many problems, took the stress off the defence. You know, when you launch it up top and you're thinking, can it stick? Can you get hold of it for us? Can you win us a free kick? Can you advance us up the field? He did it all for them. And for me, those are the performances that define top players. He's been questioned all season for the goals and all of these different types of things, but the performance he put in tonight was a clear reason as to why he was signed for the football club.
But he was involved in the goal, wasn't he, Theo? Shall we enjoy it?